that will be locked in his first seed.
Zoning him away, finds a knock-up on the T-Wolf. There's the Maokai ult to force him out. Plugo, one miracle Q, flashes in, doesn't grab it. And PK Koala still fighting. They get a kill on the bot side. The Rise that dived into the pit is dead. GRX continue their rampage through the group, and they'll finish atop it in style. Now Magos tries to get himself away, going to be interrupted by the Hextech ultimatum. Galliwalty coming in now as well. GVM looking to find a massive torch. He's killing everybody. Ascension Esports is on the run as Supermassive find an absolutely phenomenal amount of CC.
Supermassive demonstrating that they still know how to team fight. Once you hit 20 minutes, this team looks
Four unique picks. That Xayah will be a repeat for him, as the Rakan is separated from that Lovers duo by support, or a Supermassive in their first pick.
And one of the things that's been so impressive about Stitch throughout the play-in is how aggressively he is playing. He has a massive forward percentage.
Incredible.
Over 40% forward percentage, playing on his opponent's side of the map. He's getting almost no help from Empty, and he is coming up with massive CS advantages, massive pressure advantages, and he's been able to really show up in the team fights as well. And this is certainly a rising star from the LMS.
And he also has quite low depth for that high forward percentage too. So 15 CS, still a bright spot there for Fab Fabulous to be in the tank v tank.
With the Cassio coming through, I wouldn't be surprised to see an Orianna here from GBM. I think that's a pretty stable pick to help round out the composition. Some more protection for Zeitnot. It also is a fairly good matchup into the 1v1 against Cassio.
Yep.
If you want to go more extreme though, we have seen things like Felkaz and even Xerath come out from GBM in the past that are a good matchup, but Orianna makes sense and he's going to lock it in.
Fantastic. Compositions look great for both teams and the style that they want to play. We see Koala getting his Alistar for the initiations, Empty on that Gragas that he's had so much pressure on, and Snowflower on something that he can make the plays on. Stomage, somebody I have marked down as the initiator of the team. This man steps forward. In this case, it's going to be flashing forward to Impale. You will see Supermassive behind him 100% all the time.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be some explosive fights. I think that GRX certainly will have more of an ability to play aggressive in the early game. I tend to favor the ganking power there of the Gragas pre-6. It is harder and T that steal of the red, and with a pushing mid lane, with bottom lane shoving up.
Oh boy. Oh, now looking good for Fab Fabulous. Flash is still up for him, but he can be followed by PK here, looking for that volcanic rupture. One last hit and he gets it on the Q. Just one kill in the 6.5 minutes so far.
Here comes
Gets
Empty.
A little sketchy for Stomage. He's forced to flash. Now he's gonna get locked up a 3v1. Snowflower's forced to run, and GBM can't help. 2 kills now.
Despite the fact that Koala is always out of lane, they're also winning on the bot side. So Stomage, face check this, knock them back into Candy. Empty comes over, body slam flash. Very nicely executed there from the GRX 3-man squad. And
it doesn't stop there. Koala with a nice headbutt into the wall as well.
Oh, they got the
root! Snowflower! He gets himself grand entrance out of the situation as Zeitnot's trying to fire.
And allow them to get their own advantages here. And GBM has the blue buff. Catch him with a shockwave.
We were wondering when it would hit. GBM finally going in. Here comes Snowflower, gets the flash, the grand entrance, and a charm. He does pick up the kill as well.
Snowflower with a screen away engage there. The follow-up was insane onto Candy. They're going to get first turn off of that rim, and what a play from Snowflower.
GRX making moves all across the map, but never fully biting down. After the attacks with GBM's push towards mid lane, that was able to activate mid and first turret down. Quite a bit of gold here for lanes that may not have had that clip they were wanted to be farming at. Quick change of pace, and Koala could go down here. He gets head bumped out on GBM. And a few more attacks. No, it's the flash! That only got worse.
Oh, basically like the potential of getting a turret. It's not guaranteed.
Whoa, huge damage on the Candy. There's no way he's getting out alive here. Flash still down. 40 seconds on the clock for him. 3-2 now as Supermassive continue to find picks on the map.
Yeah, Candy had no vision there and no business.
Nice second charge from Shelly.
Coming behind.
Quickness goes in, and that's 2 members down. It's going to be Stitch getting hit up real hard. Koala's only living for a little bit longer on this one as a double kill comes through for Zeitnot. It's going to be a hit out on 2. That's the jungler. No, Candy is going to get himself taken down. A possible pentakill now coming in
here
for Stitch. PK's the next one to get hit. There's the quadra kill. Empties in the eyes of Fat Fabulous, but he turns around before he can get the crowd control in. And they don't want it. Just a turret next to come up. In a flurry of a fight, a quadra kill for Zeitnot.
And they're going to get the Baron off that as well. What a huge swing in the game. Supermassive. Pull the trigger and get so much off that play. They took down Stitch before he could use the flash, before he could use the ultimate, and GRX try to commit to the fight afterwards anyway, and just get absolutely destroyed and now empty. Very slim chances of getting in for this Baron. Snowflower is here to zone him away.
Is that the entrance? I was going to say the inside the park Penta. Give it to him just a little bit later. So Baron now going over in favor of Supermassive. And we'll see how this one was activated once again.
So watch Stitch here. There it is. The engage from Rakan, the shockwave to follow it up, and Stitch just gets erased there so hard to react. And then GRX still feel that they can actually commit to the play. PK not able to catch anyone with the Ornn ultimate, and Zeitnot a beautiful ultimate over to the right side, focusing down Cassio.
Yeah, Stitch, 0. It's not what you want to see. Stowmage getting knocked back, almost drunk under the table on that one by the explosive cast. Zeitnot's on the bottom of the fight. He starts off real quick with one. Stitch forced to back out. There's the double kill already as Zeitnot continues to pile it on. The shock and awe from Supermassive is just too much for GRX. Fat Fabulous not stopping for the turret this time. There's the Quadra. Oh my God, the Quadra into a Penta for Zeitnot.
What a magnet, Zeitnot. They don't even have a tier 1 turret in bot lane Riv. They're fighting at the inhibitor, getting a pentakill, 9-0 on the Kai'Sa. Complete dominance here in the team fight stage from Supermassive. They're going to be able to get an inhibitor here as well to boot.
9,000 gold lead now coming in favor of Supermassive as they take down the first inhibitor of the game. The last 7 minutes have been incredibly explosive, and Supermassive have been riding the wave.
What a dream game here for Zeitnot. The adrenaline has got to be pumping for him after those last 2 team fights. Completely taking over. Diving deep in that one, right into the back line, pushing Stitch out. And it's behind the tier 1. They were diving the tier 2 with the tier 1 still alive. They didn't even care.
One more time. Let's do it.
And this is a great ult from Empty, actually starting it off for the Gragas. He separates a couple members here, pulls them in here saying, hey, this is looking pretty good. But the re-engage from Snowflower was brilliant. And then Zeitnot into the backline just destroys Empty. Zones out Stitch. Is able to take down PK coming out of this. And really, his positioning here was very good when Fat Fabulous is moving forward, taking up the turret. He says, all right, let's go for it. Flashes forward, hits the Quadra, secures the Penta.
Goes in. Featherstorm immediately. That's going to be the Ornn Horde going out. Fat Fabulous and Stowmage into the middle of the fight. They could be going down. Snowflowers into the middle and pops up the rest of GRX. Health bars are dropping as Empty goes first. Koala's going to fall next as another kill comes through for Zeitnot. He'll pick up another triple. Pile them on, baby. 16-3 at 30 minutes in. And Supermassive is going to sweep the rug out from under GRX in game 1. And we're going to game 2. How can they respond?
12-0-1 for Zeitnot. What an insane carry performance here on that Kai'Sa. And GRX looking a little bit shaken after that one. Definitely not the game 1 they were expecting to have happen. Was a strong early game for them. Solo kill in the top lane. They win the skirmish.